Hello children, welcome to my channel EduLogos Mind. Myself Sutapa Sarkar. I am a teacher. I am teaching for many years English literature and social studies. So in this lockdown period, all of you know we teachers are giving online classes, and still parents and children are not satisfied, and they are asking many times the explanation of the same topic and lesson. So they only suggest me to leave the videos in my channel that they can get anytime, any moment. Yes, that is definitely, I hope that is beneficial for you, and that's why I decide explanation I will give actively all the lessons. So today onwards I am going to start English literature class 10 first flight. Lesson 1 I am going to start. So, A Letter to God, written by G.L. Fuentes. Here the main character, a poor farmer who struggle life and who's farming, about the farming land it's described here. And one main character of this main things in Lencho's character, the poor farmer, Lencho's character is extreme faith on God. Yes, throughout the lesson we will see the struggle of a poor farmer, and afterwards how he had a extreme faith on God and how it works. God is not a supernatural power, not like coming from some extra other planet or something like from the sky. A power comes and solves your problem. Not like that. God is purity of soul, and that is remain in all of us, all of in all individual. So we all have a pure heart. Just we have to, and we need to encourage to give out to make our soul pure. So through this lesson today we'll see how a man's faith on God works and how the humanity works to keep the faith on God. So let's start. A Letter to God. The main character, poor Lencho, who lives on the low hill, not the high mountain, on a low hill, on the valley. His house is there. Only his house is there on this valley. He is living with his family, with his wife, with his sons. He is living over there in this valley, and from his house, the field, his farming field can be seen. And now, at this moment, his farming field is totally full of ripe crops. And whole day he was expecting rain. Always he was looking at the sky. Maybe the rainfall will be there and the crops will be the crops which is already ripe, that will be get good harvest, and from that he will get a good earning and could support his family. So he is expecting rain. And his sons, at night, his elder sons are working in the field, and his smaller boys, they are playing outside till the mother calling for the dinner. The mother was cooking food in the house. So at that time what happened? The rain started. The miracle happened. The rain started. Lencho was so happy. He came out of the house and just feel the raindrops off its body and just getting a pleasure, delightful that whatever his wish is going to fulfill. The rain is coming, which is ripen the corn and the food will be harvest very nicely and that will give him a good amount of money. But within few seconds, the hailstone starts along with the rain. Hailstones means a piece of ice along with the raindrops. But before that, when Lencho was so happy, Lencho said that is not only the raindrop. These are raindrops Lencho compares with the pesos, with the money, with the currency. The big drops of rain he compares with 10 pesos and the small drop of rain he compares 5 pesos. Pesos is the Latin American currency. So soon, within few seconds, the hailstone also started along with the rain. Lencho thought maybe that hailstone will pass very soon, otherwise the crop will destroy. But it continued for an hour. And what happened? Whole valley, whole mountains, valleys, the cornfield, everything finished, destroyed. Like it seems like that whole valley is covered with a white cover, white curtain. Means everywhere, wherever your eyes is going, it's just covered with white hailstones. Hailstone means ओला बरसना, ओला बृष्टि जो बोलते हैं. So what happened? Lencho saw after this hailstone falls, Lencho saw not a single leaves of the trees are left. Everything destroyed. Whole family was just kept quiet. Now nobody knows how they will spend the whole year. They are going to hunger this year till the next harvest. And for the next harvest also, they have no money with them. So Lencho told them, don't worry, God is there. And this time it shows Lencho's extreme faith on God. Lencho told, God is there, he will ask help from God. Lencho was a very poor farmer. Whole days he is working in his land, his field for farming. But still he is little bit educated that he could write a letter. And next day he wrote a letter to God. That God, I'm going to hungry, my family is going to hungry this whole year. Till next harvest I need 100 pesos from you. And he had a lot of trust that he know that God definitely will help him. He had that much faith on God. So he wrote a letter and he went to the town to drop the letter in the mailbox. He put in the letter in the envelope and dropped the letter in the mailbox. Put a stamp also, but there is no mail address. Because all of us, we know that God has no particular address. So he dropped the letter without any address. When the postman opened the mailbox and get this letter, he laughingly came to the postmaster and showed him, see the people like that giving letter to God and there is no mail address. The postmaster also laughed and after all he thought, let's open the letter and give the man a reply. They opened the letter and they saw there is no need of ink and paper for writing a letter, because in this letter it is asked for 100 pesos help. So, what is the postmaster revolution? Postmaster thought he will help the man before also. Now after opening the letter also, he keep on this, means he determined that he will help that man whose tremendous extreme faith on God. He will not let go the faith of God of this man. So he asked his friends, employees of the post office, and he himself also donate money from his salary. But still it is not 100 pesos. It is more than half, but still not 100 pesos. Anyway, he put the money in an envelope and just written from God. So when Lencho come to the post office expecting a letter from God, money from God, so what happened? The postman gave the envelope to Lencho and expecting and feeling so great that he did a great work towards humanity. He helped a poor farmer. So the postman feeling too good, feeling better to himself. But what happened? When Lencho opened the envelope, he was so angry because it's not 100 pesos. God did not do this mistake. He asked for 100 pesos and God did not do the mistake. He had enough faith on God. So wrinkles came on his head. He is so irritating, feeling so bad. How it is possible 100 pesos instead of 100 pesos? Only 70 pesos come less. So उसको 100 pesos चाहिए था और envelope खोल के when he count he find it is 70 pesos. So he asked a paper for writing another reply to God, how it is come like this. So he said in this letter, and when he left the post office after writing the letter, the postmaster soon took it out and opened the letter. He wrote, the post office people are bunch of crook. Means he had a doubt that maybe the post office employee did something wrong with the money. So he asked the God, next time you don't send money through the money order, because he had doubt that post office employees are a bunch of crook. Maybe they have taken the money from here. So like that he had a doubt. But he had no doubt on God. He had a tremendous faith. And he is not surprised also how it came, the money, how is it really possible to money come from God? No, he had no surprise. He is very happy that God sent him, and he is expecting least last 30 pesos also will come afterwards, that he wrote in this letter. And that shows how the faith works when people have faith on God or anybody, that it works, and that works through humility. Thank you. If you like the videos, then subscribe my channel, EduLogos Mind. Put like button, and bye-bye.